If you have been tired and frustrated with not being able to generate traffic and sales online, this brief video review is for you. If you are a complete beginner, or even if you have been trying to make money online for a while, if you have been trying to get more traffic or generate more traffic without having to spend a ton of money on it, this brief video review is for you as well. This video will be a brief review of the Featured Fomo Ninja auto mass traffic generation software. Now, there are links below in the video description. If at any time you would like to go straight to the official webpage that you see on your screen, just click on those links provided below in the video description, so that you may see the Featured Fomo Ninja auto mass traffic generation software information more in depth, or follow along with me in this video, if you choose to do so. Now, when you click on the links provided below in the video description, you will arrive on the page that you see right here on your screen. We will briefly go over and touch on just a few of the main points of the page, points that we believe would be of most interest to you. So now, when you first get to the official page here that you see on your screen, you can see that the featured automatic traffic generating software is said to be for you, if you are tired of not being able to generate traffic and sales online. Also, as you can briefly see here, it is said that with the featured software, complete beginners are said to be making $132 plus a day online, without spending a single dime on traffic. And briefly take a look here, as it says that all you have to do is just copy and paste the untapped traffic method, with a secret tech that is said to automate the entire process. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Also, as you can briefly see here, there is a brief video presented on the page that you are going to want to watch, to give you a better picture of what the featured software may be able to do for you, and how you may be able to benefit from it as well. Also, we want to just briefly go over and touch on here, where it says that there is said to be a 30-day money-back guarantee that is said to come with your purchase of the featured traffic generating software. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here as well. You can take a look at more of the information in depth when you click on the links provided below in the video description that will take you to the official webpage that you see on your screen. So now, what we want to briefly touch on here is the portion of the page here that pretty much shows how easy it is said to be to use the featured software. Just briefly take a look as it says, if you can copy and paste, you can use the featured FOMO. And just briefly take a look at the steps here. Also, take a look here, as it says, 3 steps we use to make $7,168.52, and this is said to be every month. And there is more here, as far as to how easy it is said to be to use, and also you can see some of the results as well. You can see here, as we briefly scroll through. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here, as well. Also, briefly take a look at the portion of the page here, as it talks about more on what the featured software is, and how easy it is said to be as well, and you can briefly see here. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Once again, you can take a look at these details more in depth, when you just click on the links provided below in the video description, so that you can visit the official webpage that you see right here on your screen, and go over these specific areas carefully. So now, you can briefly take a look here, as we get into and go over what the featured software's points are, and what it is said to do. Just briefly take a look here, as it says that it is said to be built for beginners. It says that it can be used by digital marketers. It is also said to increase your conversion rate by 318%. And more, as you can briefly see here. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Also, take a look here, as it briefly shows some of the testimonials and reviews from some of the members that use the featured software, and what their different experiences were and are. Just briefly take a look here. Also, pay attention to the prices that are said to be available to you here, as well. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. And here, we again want to go over and touch on the portion of the page here, where it talks about the 30-day money-back guarantee that is said to come with your purchase of the featured software. Just briefly take a look here. And make sure that you pay particular attention here, at this portion of the page, where it shows the questions and answers, or the frequently asked questions portion of the page here. And you can briefly take a look at some of the concerns that people have, and how these concerns are addressed as well. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here as well. Don't forget to click on those links below in the video description to go to the official web page that you see on the screen, so that you may see all of the information in more depth. Now, make sure that when you get to the official web page that you see on your screen by clicking on the links below in the video description, that you pay particular attention to all of the information that is presented on the page, to give you a better idea of what the featured auto traffic generating software may be able to do for you, and how you may be able to benefit from it as well. Make sure that you watch the video that is presented on the official page all of the way through. Also, be sure to take a look at the different packages that are said to be available to you. Also, the frequently asked questions portion of the page, to give you a better idea of what the featured software may be able to do for you as well. And don't forget the 30-day money-back guarantee that is said to come with your purchase as well. Once again, we would like to thank you for watching our brief video review. If you have found that the information presented here in this video was helpful and insightful to you, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Remember to click on the links below in the video description to go to the official web page that you have seen on the screen in this video to get more information and see more. If you decide to choose the Featured Fomo Ninja Auto Mass Traffic Generation software.